So this is the third sum, okay, that we have done. Out of 100% in a group, 72% speak English and 43% speak French. Each one of the 100% speaks at least one language. Each one speaks at least one language. Okay. Find out how many speak only English, how many speak only French, and how many of them speak English and French both. So that is what it boils down to. That is what it boils down to. Okay. Finished copying? Then I'll show you the sixth one. ऐसा आज शायद लगेगा कि थोड़ा फास्ट है, बट ये इसलिए है क्योंकि बाकी लोगों को ऑलरेडी ये हम कर चुके हैं. But once we start with a new chapter, inshallah you will find the flow smooth. Okay, don't worry.
हो गया सर.
Sir, done.
Okay, chalo. The next, in a class, 8 students out of 28 has dogs as their pet. Okay, in a class, they have not said of what. Okay, 8 students have dogs as their pets. Okay, so let D be the set of those students who have dogs as their pet. That is 8. Okay, in a class, 8 students. Now this they have given out of 28. So total number we'll keep at the moment 28. यहाँ पर लिख कर रखा है. We'll see what that is. Okay, as their pet. 6 students have cat. Let C be the set of students having cat. 6 students have cat as their pet animal. 10 students have dog and cat both. 10 students have both dog and. The moment and comes, it is an intersection. Dog and cat both is 10 students. They have both dog and cat both. Dog and cat both. How many do not have a dog or cat as their pet animal? Okay. How many do not have a dog or cat as their pet animal? So first we'll find n of D union C. Okay, first we'll find D union C, and from U we have to subtract U minus n of D union C. That is what they want. How many do not have anything, no dog or no cat? तो पहले तो ये वाला फॉर्मूला सेम, C union D or D union C. Okay, the same this thing we are going to write. Formula will remain the same. Values let's check now. D union C ये ढूंढना है. C union D उल्टा क्यों लिख रहे हैं? Write it as D union C equals to n of C, that is 6, plus n of 8, n of D, that is 8, not n of 8, minus this. So that is 14 minus 10, which is 4. Okay. Now is this right? Is this right? Can someone tell me? Is this right? Are we getting this? D union C. See, now what does it say? D union C. Okay.
Yes, sir, it is correct.
It is correct. Sure? Are you sure? Dog
Yes,
और
sir.
cat मिला के सिर्फ 4 एनिमल्स है उनके पास.
नहीं सर, उन्होंने लास्ट में पूछा है हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स डू नॉट हैव डॉग और कैट एज देयर पेट एनिमल एट होम।
I know. So what have we found out? This is how many of them have dog or cat. Dog or cat, isn't it? Think over this. Take a minute. Think over this and tell me. Don't you have? Okay. So here, either they should have given us that dogs are 18, cats are 16, and both of them are 10. Or they should say only dogs 8, only cats 6, and cats and dogs both 10. Then you can subtract from 28 all of them, you will get 4. That is what it says. इसके अलावा और कोई किसी को कोई डिफिकल्टीज प्लीज आस्क, अदरवाइज शुड वी प्रोसीड विद द नेक्स्ट चैप्टर देन? Yes. नहीं? Nobody has doubts, queries, difficulties. Chalo, good. So then we will proceed with the next chapter. Okay, that is second chapter. Okay, we'll start with the second chapter, which is real numbers. Real numbers. Okay. Now, what are real numbers? What are real numbers? अभी हमने देखा था नेचुरल नंबर्स, इंटीजर्स, ये सब हम देख चुके थे, है ना, स्टार्टिंग में, कि नहीं देखा था हमने? नहीं देखा था तो देखेंगे. देखा तो था N, W, I, isn't it? Just a recap in a fast this thing before we end today. आज ज्यादा नहीं हो पाएगा अपना, no problem, but at least introduction तो हो जाएगा real numbers. Now N is a set of natural numbers which starts from 1 to goes up to infinity. N is a set of natural numbers, starts with 1, goes up to infinity. Okay, starts from 1 and goes up to infinity. Whereas W, okay, whole numbers. This is W, which starts from goes up to infinity, isn't it? पता है ना सबको ये? किसी को नहीं पता है? Then you had integers. Integers denoted by I. It is also denoted at times by Z, but normally by I. So we will remember I starts with negative numbers, that is infinity from the left hand side. Okay, -2, -1, 0, goes up to infinity. Then we had Q, that is rational numbers. Last year सीखा है आपने. Okay, this is denoted by Q, where it is a set. Q is a set of all numbers which are of the form P upon Q, such that P and Q belong to integers and Q is not equal to 0. P and Q belong to integers and Q is not equal to 0. Okay, and then you have real numbers. This is denoted by R. Okay, then you have real numbers, which is denoted by R. Now, what is real numbers? Real numbers includes rational numbers as well as what we are going to learn later on, irrational numbers. There is something called as irrational numbers. Rational numbers as well as irrational numbers put together will give you real numbers. Rational numbers and real numbers will give you irrational numbers and rational numbers will give you real numbers. Okay. Last year we had also seen how to find out between two rational numbers which rational number is greater, because it is P upon Q. So basically that means it is a fraction. And how to compare two fractions, that also we had seen. I'll just do a short brief recap. It is a very simple technique, simple method. Supposing there are two numbers or two fractions, P upon Q and R upon S. Supposing there are two numbers P upon Q and R upon S, where both the denominators, that is Q is also greater than 0 and S is also greater than 0. Both of them are greater than 0. That means both of them are positive numbers. Both of them are positive numbers. That is what is said. Okay. Then, if ये चाहिए तो आप लिख लो, order relation you can say, or comparison. Order relation of rational numbers. Order relation between rational numbers. ये लिख लो, ये किया है आप लोगों ने लेकिन फिर भी लिख लो. Order relation between rational numbers. Please write it down, all of you. Okay. Order relation between rational numbers. Order relation between rational numbers. If P upon Q and R upon S are rational numbers. If P upon Q and R upon S, if P upon Q and R upon S are rational numbers and Q is greater than 0 and S is greater than 0. Okay. If now there are three conditions. P into S, that means cross multiplication of this. If P into S is equal, if P into S is equal to Q into R, then P upon Q equals to R upon S. P upon Q equals to R upon S. If P into S is equal to Q into R, then P upon Q is equal to R into R upon S, is equal to R upon S. Okay. Next one. Next one. If P into S, P into S is greater than Q into R, then P upon Q is greater than R upon S. If P into S is greater than Q upon R, then P upon Q is greater than R upon S. And third one, it says if P into S is less than Q into R, then P upon Q is less than R upon S. That means you just have to cross multiply the numerator and the denominator and check the order relation. जो साइड में बड़ा है वो फ्रैक्शन बड़ा जिसका न्यूमरेटर, और जो छोटा है उसका साइड will be smaller. That is what it says. Write down till here, then we'll see further. इतना लिख लो पहले. Now, there are certain properties that we are going to learn of rational numbers. आपके textbook में they have given you those properties in the form of a table. We are also going to do that fast now. Okay, and then we will continue tomorrow with this. But right now, let's do that. Write down properties of rational numbers. Properties of rational numbers. Properties of rational numbers. Properties of rational numbers. If A, B and C are 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 rational numbers, then there are different properties. First is commutative. What it means we will see. Property commutative. Okay, first property is commutative. Which is that property? That is addition. Okay, addition is commutative. What it means is A plus B is the same as B plus A. A plus B is the same as B plus A. A plus B is the same as B plus A. Then the next property, the next this thing function operation is multiplication. Again, A into B is the same as B into A. A into B is the same as B into A. 2 into 3 and 3 into 2, both of them will give you 6 only. That is what it says. Next property is associative. Let's also understand what this says. It says, first if I add A plus B, and to that if I add C, first if I add A plus B, and to that I add C, that means 2 plus 4 is 6, and to 6 I add 3, I get 9. Now I first take A and I add that to B plus C. That means, supposing this as I said, so whether I add 2 plus 4, I'll get 6 plus 3, 9. And here if I add 4 plus 3, I'll get 7. To that if I add 2, I'll still get 9. That is what it says. Okay. So A plus B, to that if I add C, is the same as A which is added to B plus C which has been added before. Same is the case with multiplication. If I multiply A into B and then multiply by C, or I first multiply B into C and to that I multiply A, it is still the same. Okay, it is still the same. That is multiplication. Then there is something called as identity. What it means is it does not change. In addition, if I add 0, see the identity for addition is 0. If I add 0, it is not going to change. The number is not going to change. A plus 0 is the same as 0 plus A, which is the same as A. It does not change. So additive identity, the identity for addition is 0 and not 1. Identity for addition is 0, whereas the identity for multiplication is 1. That is, if I multiply by 1, it will remain same. So there is a difference. Multiplicative identity is 1, additive identity is 0. Don't interchange the two, because if you add 1 here, the number will not remain same. It will change. And if you multiply by 0 there, the number will not remain same. It will become 0. Okay, so both of them are important. And inverse, the last one is inverse. In inverse, it says, that means when I add or iska inverse, which will give me 0. Okay, that means it will give me the identity. The identity was 0, so inverse is 0 over here. And in this case, A into 1 upon A, A into 1 upon A, which will again give me 1. Again, it will give me the same identity, where A is not equal to 0, because denominator cannot be 0, where A is not equal to 0. Okay, please copy this table and then we'll continue tomorrow. Okay, then we'll continue tomorrow. Copy this table, please. Once you have done, please let me know. Okay, once you have done, let me know then.
Done, sir.
Good. The others also, please copy this first. That will be all that we'll be doing for today in maths. We are not going to have any other this thing, so you don't have to.
Done, sir.
सबका हो गया? Good. So that's all that you need to do for today. I'm not asking you to do. You can check if you can do 2.1. Okay. ये rational है, irrational है, सिर्फ उतना check करना है, which we will anyway see tomorrow. Okay, we will do this in more detail. How to represent irrational, then what are irrational numbers and how to represent them on the number line. You have already seen that. We will see it in more detail. Okay, then we'll see decimal form of irrational numbers, and then we begin with all the surds and all those things. This is a big chapter, okay, and is an important chapter. So please try to be on time and try to do as much as possible with me and also at home. जो homework रहेगा वो भी जल्द से जल्द जितना कर सकते करने की कोशिश करो, ठीक है? चलो, all the best. Aisha, tomorrow same time beta, okay?
Yes.
I'll send you the earlier videos. Just go through them. See whatever doubts you have, please ask. Okay? We'll work on it.
Okay.
Allah Hafiz. Bye all of you.